All right, thanks, guys. Session number 3, we're going. In discussions with Obi, we talked about difficulties of playing the ball from the back into the midfield and seeing whether we can play going forward into those forward areas. So there's been some difficulty in being able to find those passing lanes with the 2, 3, 4 and 5 to get out. Okay, so that's what we're going to be working on today. So the objective today is to see whether we can get the ball from our defensive lines in through our midfield going forward, see if we can create some goal scoring opportunities. All right, so some of the concepts are very similar to what we just did previously. Just let me work out the shape for you quickly. Yellows will be going this way, blues will be going this way. Just to reiterate, I will have a blue formation of a 4-2-2, a yellow formation of a 3-2 in the midfield and 3 up front. Okay? Yellow this way, blue this way. Let's get set up.
Yellow was 3-3.
3-2-3. All right, let me see that shape quickly. Come on. Let me see that shape. Who are my 4 backs? There's my left. There's my left stopper. You're the right stopper in there. You're the right back. 2 in the midfield. I've got the 2 blues up front. Well done. 3 yellows, 2 and 3. All right. We will be playing from this end all the time. Keeper, sorry, what's your name? Declan. All right, are we ready? Let's go, Declan. Well done, yellows. Great talking. Come on, blues. Yeah, that's good. Let's reset. Declan, give him a minute just to get back. Hang on. Are we ready, Declan? Let's go. Well done. All right, Declan, hang on a minute. Let's reset now. Positions there. Hold the ball. Hold the ball. All right, yellows. So I want you pressing collectively. Very similar concepts to what Obi was talking about. Our number 9 here is our cue, right? When the keeper decides what side he's going on, what are you going to do? You're going to cut half the field. You're going to stop that ball coming back the other way. So we don't want them to exploit that space. All right? So what are you guys all doing back here? We're getting tight. We're rolling up. So your cue is, what's your name? Jeremy. Once Jeremy goes, you guys all roll up. So that means if the ball was to come out here, yeah, you will come in there, and that's when everybody will squeeze in tight in here. You guys will roll up. Yeah, you roll up in here, you roll up in here, and see if you can win it as quickly as possible. Once you win that ball, you've got 5. 5 touches to score as quickly as possible. All right, Blues, let's see if we can resolve that. Come on, let's go. Pick a player. Maybe still got it. Put it away, Yellows! Put it away! Five passes! Come on! Put it away! Hold on to it, Declan! Let him reset! Yeah, lovely. Five passes, Yellow. Yeah, punish, punish. Lovely, Gracie. Five passes. Oh. Yeah, all right, let's reset. Hang on, Declan, hang on. Just in that area, when you're in that tight area and you're wanting to get that ball out, yeah, you obviously wanted to, what were you trying to do? You were trying to hit into a, who was it? It was you. What were you trying to do? Trying to hit? Oh, you were? All right, so in that tight area, obviously, we're way deep into our goals. We really want to get that ball out of there, don't we? Yeah? So what I'd highly recommend is that you maybe try and hit these spaces to get out, and then we get out. All right? Yeah, Declan? So you've got to be screaming at them to do that. So Yellow's just quickly doing extremely well. Yeah, they are pressing the way they should. Blues, what I need you to be is a little bit more proactive, right? So let's see if we can establish possession, and let's see whether we can play through the midfield too. All right? Because what happens when, what was your name again? Jeremy goes and Declan plays the ball out here, right? I would expect that Yellow over here, this Yellow, this Yellow, this Yellow to tuck in as quickly as possible. Yeah? By tucking in, they're trying to stop the passing lanes and they're trying to affect your first touch. So for example, your first touch. Are you stopping the passing lane? Are you stopping his first touch? So if the ball's gone out here and you find yourself in a position where, could you play him? Yeah, just play him out there. No, out there. So once he's gone, you will go. Let's just shuffle over as we all would. Yeah, as a group, nice and slow. All right. Now he's received the ball. He's got a good touch there. He's got a bit of space. So what do you think about your positioning here?
I'll probably check my run back, yeah.
You might want to check your run back. Why is that? You have one space. Yeah. Quite possibly, and then he will follow you. But by doing that, you've dragged your man with you and you've created more space for this guy to go if he needs to, and he probably will here, yeah? And then he's also got a wide option here if possible, or you may even want to come tuck back in. But if you go, Gracie might say to you, what was your name? Nelson, you might want to circulate with Gracie, and you might want to do a swap, and Gracie might want to come into this area and see if she can get into feet. So if you've gone, keep going, you've tucked out, Gracie may want to come in here, and all of a sudden you've got these two guys, they need to make a decision. Am I going to vertically pass her on, or are you going to follow your man? Yeah? That's great, but whatever you decide to do, these two have got you right now, in the sense that they've switched positions, you've come into this space, and it's quite possible that you may be able to receive the ball like this and be able to see everything, or see everything like this. All right? So what I'm looking for is, can the two of you work off each other's shoulders to see whether you can, one, create space for the other, or two, receive the ball facing this way. All right? If you or you have space to drive forward, go. If they drive, we have to evacuate that space, circulate it, see if we can give them that space. You got it? Let's see how we go. Back to Declan over here. Thank you. Hang on. All right, let's go. Much better. Well, we've lost it. We've got to get back in. Get a shot on. Easy, Declan. Hold it up. Hold it up. Let him reset. All right, let's go. stop it there for me? Can we go back to the stopper there with the ball? And everybody stay where you are. So he's received the ball out here. He's done what he's had to do, right? So can you see that area in there, how tight it is for everybody? And we're all facing which way? With our back towards goal. All right? So he's received the ball, and on his touch, are any of you Blues able to get a pass in there? No. So I'd highly recommend that you circulate that space. How would you do it? Sorry? Quite possibly. So for you, I would want to hug that touchline as much as possible. There you go. And now you're asking the question of this guy. So once that ball has been played to the keeper, well done. Now you've not only created more space for the person here in front of you to come and get it in here if he needs to, right? You've also created space for this guy to drive if he wants to, because he's wanting to stop the ball coming across. But what I really want to work on here is, here's a 50-50 in here. The keeper's played the ball. What do I really want you to do? You played it. What do you do straight after you play it? Yeah, you're in here. So where are we most vulnerable right now? Where is the yellows most vulnerable right now? Yeah, look at that over there. All right, so we're wanting to exploit the space if we can. So we've created some width over there. Everybody's sort of tucked in here. So what I'd like to do is, let's assume he's played it. You've gone ball, slowly go to ball, please. Let's just play it out. It comes back to the keeper. The keeper receives it across his body. Stop. What I would expect you two doing is, once you see his body positioning going back, you've got to go. It's not the keeper's received the ball and then you're going to go. It's being reactive. So your motion to receive the ball, the next passage of play, is once you see his body positioning. If, for example, his body positioning goes in and he drives, what do? We'll tuck in. The reason I want you to tuck in is why? Balance. What happens if we lose it? Yeah? Do you understand? Okay, so what we're going to do is, back in here please. What I'd really like to see is, we're going to play that out. So he's going to knock it in here and we're going to go. You two midfielders, you'll notice that as that opens up, you'll have some space. Let's see if you can work out in there whether you can receive the ball facing forward too, as a possible option. Ball in here, and we're off, we're live, let's go. Nice and early, off you go, keeper. Yep, well done. Yeah, much better. Well done. That's our 9. Play the way you're facing. Lovely. Lovely. Five passes, yellows. That's 4! Let's regroup, boys! Oh. One! Come on, let's get a shot on! 2! 3! You've only got 2 yellows! Get a shot on! Stop it there! Declan's got it! Let's reset! That's more than 5 touches! Alright, Blues! Hey, Blues! Same task! Can we get the ball from this area through the midfield and score a goal? Yeah? Let's go! There it is! Well done, Nelson! Play on there, Ethan! You've got 5 touches! Yep, Declan! Hold on, Declan, hold on, let him get back into position. Let's go, Gracie, let's see if you can get in there. Yep! There he is, Grace. Yeah! Great talking, Gracie. That's wonderful. Oh, Nelson, first ball in there. You had him first time there. We want to go forward if we can. There it is. Oh! Come on, score! Yeah, play Nathan! That's 3! That's 4! Nelson, play him early. Can we get a shot on? Come on, Blues! Can you go? Yeah, there it is! Oh! Hold on, Declan. That was a little better, Blues. Still don't have a goal. I'd really like to see a goal there. A couple more balls and we're done. Maybe a couple more. Are we ready? Let's go. Well done. Well fought back. Well done. 2 more balls and we're done. Hang on, Declan. Grace, wonderful talking. Well done. Keep going. Keep him going. Great communication. Lovely. Stop it there. Just quickly, I just want to mention something in here. We've done it a few times. Are you okay? Obi, take it easy, please. Just in here. Hey, come in here. What's your name? Yep. So Ollie's received the ball. He's in a tight area. He really doesn't want to lose it in here because Obi's session before was the counter-attack. We lose the ball in these areas, we are really susceptible to copping goals in there. Particularly if you guys like to establish possession from the back going forward, which I assume you do from what Obi tells me. Right, so we've got to be extremely precise and sure about what we do in these areas. So in the congested areas, we really want to get that ball moving quickly, yeah? So if I receive the ball, I get a touch and I look up and I'm like, yeah, oh, where's my option? It's too late, guys. I need to scan and know where I'm at, yeah, where I've received the ball, and I need to know what my options are immediately. So if I've received the ball in here from Declan, because that's what happened, yeah? You've received the ball, he's pressured in you straight away. You want to go back, and it's back here, and we're straight back out again. Because once he does that, what's his cue? What's he going to do? He's got to go. So once he goes, again, you guys have some space in there. So his option then is either, if he has some option in here, he can play it, so we can play our way out, because that domino effect that we talked about earlier, if he goes, next one's got to go, next one's got to go, you guys can establish that pass through there and get through if we can. If not, keep up. Declan, what's the worst case scenario for you? If you get a bad touch and he comes close to you, what do we want you to do? You want to hit a corner and then we all get out. All right? You got it? All right, we're starting from Declan. I want to see 1 goal and we're done. Obi, and that'll be it. Let's go. Well done, guys. It's looking good. Yeah. There it is! Yeah! Gracie! Off you go! Oh, bad luck! The intent was there! I liked it! Come on, boys! Let's finish with a goal! 5 touches! Lovely dummy. Let's go, boys. Let's go forward. Let's get out. Nice and compact. Blues at the back. Last ball in here. Let's get reset. Can I see a goal? Come on, boys. Give me one. Get over there, keeper. Come on, present yourself for him. You follow your pass. Oh, lovely ball. Let's finish. Oh. Thank you very much. Obi, you okay? Just come in, guys. Obi's got an excellent point there. So I call this the shooting zone. Do you know what I mean? So even if you should be aware to some degree that the goal is there somewhere. If you're in that tight area, it's a touch and you hit it. Why not if it's your only option? Yeah? This is shooting zone. You might just get something, a deflection, or if you're forced to save from the keeper, you've done your job. Yeah? And you might just get something from it. Just back to our session, guys. I thought it was great. I was really happy with how you guys were trying to get out. Gracie, your communication was great. You've got some great visual cues about that space and where you should be and where you shouldn't. She was communicating to you very well, and I really like to see that rotation. That is fantastic. On the flip side, guys, just be careful, and we do it very much in the first team. We're so conscious of trying to go forward, and when we do, and we break that line, we're committing numbers forward and we don't have balance. And then you lose the ball, and all of a sudden you're backtracking. All right? So that happens because you back forward. It just happened there a second, and this is what I want to touch on just when we finish. We've broken that line. Beautiful ball across to Gracie. She's received it across there, and we've gone forward slightly. You four were very disconnected in how you should have been at the back. So there was one like this, and one like this. What happens there is, and it starts from you, Declan, you see everything. You need to communicate with them constantly. So the back two, the 3 and 4 have to say, yeah, we're up. And this is our line. And you come in, and we are compact. In saying that, the 6, and whoever's playing that position, who plays the 6 position? Gracie. So Gracie's role very much would be to press onto that next person. If they receive the ball, can I force their touch backwards? Because if I've done, or can I win the ball? 1. 2, if I can't, that first touch, can I force it backwards? If I force it backwards, it gives time for the other players that have committed to work back and get behind the ball. And all of a sudden, we've got our block again. And it's a lot harder to get through. So it's not about we play the ball and it's like, oh, what a ball. Did you see that ball, baby? That was a fantastic ball. No, we have to be switched on all the time. It's not about just playing that ball. It's where can I receive it again? And if we lose it, where do I need to be? So switching on when we lose it. And that's the biggest mistake with some of you young guys. Switching on when we lose it. But I want to thank you very much for that. I thought that was a good session. Cheers.